RLUSD is about to make XRP's price go over 9,800. We've noticed a pattern where USDT made Bitcoin go up over 10,000. Ethereum shot up to $4,891.70 because of USDC. RLUSD is already out and already being used in the global economic system. This might cause XRP to rise to about $9,800,000. It might sound insane, but the unlocking of over $654.39 billion onto the XRP ledger is what will cause a lot of that wealth to pour into XRP, which will cause a huge supply shock. We've heard some huge news in the previous several days. Ripple is buying USDC, or Circle, is adding $61,100,000,000 to the XMP ledger. This is the same digital asset that made Ethereum go above 4,891, and Ripple Labs, which owns XRP and RLUSD, is buying it. Think about how much money is set to move from USDC to RLUSD. This will cause the native token XRP to rise above $4,000. I mean, it's very evident. Ripple's CEO, Brad Gillinghouse, won't talk about it publicly because the adoption of RLUSD alone has been so high. He did, however, say that the growing institutional adoption of both XRP and RLUSD is bringing billions and trillions of dollars onto the XRP ledger, which is where both XRP and RLUSD are stored. Don't overlook the primary point. This was made to be this way. Arthur Brittou, one of Ripple's co-founders, thought XRP would be worth $10,000. He thought XRP would help with money on a global scale. He even said that XRP was made for $10,000 and needs to be able to grow to fit 7,500,000,000 individuals. Let's hear this. I'm wounded, but I'm also happy that I was ignored for years before coming here. Now I'm here. Hello, my name is Brad Garlinghouse. This is Crypto in a Minute. 1 minute on why people are so excited about crypto ETFs. I think there are two main things going on here. One reason is that institutional investors, or investors who mostly trade on Wall Street, haven't been able to buy crypto directly for a long time. They could either keep their own money or sign up for an exchange. But some individuals don't like centralized exchanges for a lot of reasons. So this was the first time that institutions could go to Wall Street and trade crypto directly. There are a few reasons why this is an unlock. For capital that couldn't come in, like an endowment, a pension fund, or even mutual funds that couldn't or didn't want to access crypto, they can now. The second point is that it actually is making the whole crypto industry more like a business. It shouldn't be a surprise that the Bitcoin ETF was the fastest ETF ever to reach $1 billion in assets. I also think it got more than $10 billion in assets faster than anyone else. And today, I think we'll get closer to the gold ETF, which is in 1 minute. Okay? We're giving away free XRP while we chat about XRP. This is an opportunity you will only get once. You just need to join up for Apple using the link in the description and make a purchase no matter how much it is. You also need to like and subscribe to this video. After that, you'll get your free XRP up to $100 right away, which you can use to buy XRP. You can also take that money out for free, up to $100. You can use it to buy any other cryptocurrency. It's your money, basically. It only takes 5 minutes, so I don't know your account when you guys do it too. ReFi is giving away a lot of money. It is tokenizing roughly $654.39 billion worth of real estate on the XRP ledger. They're handing away XRP for free. To do this, all you have to do is follow them on Twitter, publish the tweet with refi XRP, tag refi teams, and like and retweet their post. This is what I'll leave in the description underneath. But, once again, it's completely free and it's real money. You might as well go ahead and try your luck. You can get into a project that is tokenizing on the XRP ledger. Could make people millions of dollars when it's genuine token releases, and is clearly very enthusiastic. With all that stated, please post links below, and let's get right to the video. There are also rumors that the Federal Reserve Bank may stop people from buying XRP in stores after Ripple, and the bank may work together. Once more, they're trying to limit regular investors. They don't want you to possess XRP. Instead, they want institutions to hold it all. And once again, this is part of a wider picture. Is that right? The idea that XRP was meant to be $10,000. Forbes has said that XRP will be worth $10,000. A lot of analysts are saying that the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, and the Bank of International Settlement have all set the price of XRP to more than $10,000. So, when you see the Federal Reserve actually doing things to limit retail investment and retail purchases of XRP, you know something is going on behind the scenes. And by chance, this is when the Federal Reserve or the Federal Treasury says they will start a crypto reserve and that XRP will be in charge of it. Putting aside $60 billion to acquire cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and XRP, which are American. This is, once again, the entrance of billions, if not trillions, of dollars into the XRP ledger, which raises the price of XRP. Ripple Director says this is a Ripple Director, not my words, and I'll show you the clip here. XRP isn't meant for regular people. It's meant for big banks and institutions. This is what we were talking about. This is what we've been talking about. And I'm going to have you guys listen to this clip because it's very important to understand that XRP wasn't made for you, but you were blessed to be able to take use of it. This is why XRP was made to be worth $10,000. I mean, it was erected and it's going to cost tens of thousands of dollars. It's going to make millionaires out of those who know how to get in and who weren't able to get in early on because there won't be any more admission into XRP. A lot of people use cryptos to buy and sell things and make quick money. Does it hamper the growth of cryptocurrencies when people use them to make quick money? In a way, it's like the chicken and the egg. You need to make a market. We have 50 to 200 exchanges throughout the world that trade XRP right now. A lot of it, as you say, is people trading very little. And that's not what we're trying to do. We want to see XRP used as a financial asset by smart institutions as a way to connect different things. So, does this hurt or help? It makes a lot of noise, though, and we don't want that much noise, but we're waiting. And for instance, most of the XRP sales in the last quarter went to institutional investors. And when this moves from stores to businesses, we'll start to use it for business, financial purposes. That's when things will start to change. Here's another big point that shows the same thing. Binance has announced that all XRP withdrawals would be stopped around the world, which means that consumers will not be able to keep XRP or withdraw it to a cold wallet. A lot of people have said that people on Binance were being pressured to sell. There was a forced sale going on. They were getting fiat right away because Binance didn't want anyone to buy more XRP. They wanted to get back the XRP that people had already bought. So they went back and changed the transactions. They also practically forced a lot of individuals to sell. and there were no withdrawals. In the last one, you couldn't really move your XRP to a cold wallet. This is where we are in the globe right now. The system of money is changing. The money is changing hands, and they want to take it away from the individual store owner and give it to the institution. They don't want anyone to have any money. They want to keep the money in those big banks so that, of course, the person can't get rich. That's why we recommend to put your eggs in a safe place. For example, Uphold is one among those platforms. It's a terrific exchange, but you need to get your eggs up here and move them to a cold wallet. It's the only choice, and it's the best one. Also claimed that organizations are trying to get as much XRP as they can. He claimed that more than 100 banks